everybody was doing. Fighting it. We all win together. What's up, guys? We were at Kroger. Super random clip here. I'm just gonna throw it in somewhere. So sorry if this has no relevance to the rest of the video. But we were at Kroger the other day. By the way, sorry about Tasha's drinking. She drinks so loud and so long. We were at Kroger the other day getting some groceries, and we were in like the dairy section, and we ran across this stuff. Apple pie milk. They had this brand, Private Selection. They had a fancy looking chocolate one, a strawberries and cream, and then this one. I'm not really like a milk drinker, and I was like, apple pie milk? Like, I've heard of like the gas stations you can go to get like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk and the Fruit Loops milk or whatever. And to me, like, they taste nasty, like they're not enjoyable. So I didn't have high hopes for this stuff, but we had a gift card, and I was like, you know what? Let's grab one. It was a couple bucks. And opening it, it literally smells like apple pie. It's weird because, like, you know, like you expect that, but like when something's flavored like something, like it's never quite spot on. If you put this like under my nose and like didn't tell me it was like a thing of milk, I would seriously think you put a piece of apple pie in front of me. And drinking it, it tastes like apple pie. It's weird because I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's like a thing. Maybe like, do you guys drink like milk with your apple pie or something like that? Like, I don't know if that's a thing, but this stuff is delicious. Like, I want to go buy more. Like, I've drank almost half this stuff already, and I'm sure it's horrible for you, but it says a rich, decadent indulgence with the sweet, warm flavors of apple pie, brown sugar, and spices. You know what? I wonder if this would be good, like, warmed up. I don't know about that. Also, weird. Contains 9% juice. That is odd. It looks like normal milk to me. But I low-key kind of want to try it warm. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Okay, so it says it's safe to microwave milk for like 30 seconds in a microwavable container. So I gotta try this. It's warm. It smells even better. So this straight up smells like warm apple pie. This lighting makes me look really weird. Oh, I'm nervous. That's actually not bad at all. Okay, so that was warm. Let's try cold again. Okay, I definitely gotta say cold wins. When it's cold, you really get like the apple pie cinnamony taste. When it's warm, it's almost like think of like a hot chocolate, but like if it was, I don't want to say smoother, but almost kind of like a dull hot chocolate. Maybe like a hot chocolate made out of like white chocolate or something. It's really, really good, but it loses like a lot of the apple pie-ness of it. I'm sorry to sound weird in this video, but that is so odd and it's so damn good. Like, this might be like my new favorite drink for real. And of course, like, it's horrible for you, you know, because that's the only stuff that ever tastes good. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I seen this. I was like, I gotta tell them about that. So yeah, definitely try it. It's at Kroger. All right, guys. So if you watched my Christmas video, you'll know that we've been having issues with our fridge. So let me show you real quick. So I don't want to open it because, like, I don't want to let out the cold that's in there, even though it's kind of working. So it is, you know, like the generic standard, like, you know, fridge on the bottom, freezer on the top. So basically the way it works is there's like, you know, a compressor and fan and stuff like in the bottom of the fridge on the outside and the back. And that was super dusty like you guys saw. I cleaned that and it didn't really seem to do anything. It might have helped a little bit, but the way it works is there's this like coil thing, almost like a car radiator right here in the freezer, all the way in the back behind the wall. And that gets super cold. there's a fan up here with vents that blow that cold air into there, and then there's a little tiny tunnel that goes down under that fan to the top of the fridge, right back there. And there's just these two little holes, basically. I mean, like, you could probably fit maybe a quarter or something through them. They're tiny. And those two little holes are responsible for cooling the whole fridge. So I took all that apart, I cleaned everything. Everything seemed to be working good. The fan's working great. I cranked the temperature up, like I unplugged everything, so maybe everything reset for a while. I cleaned the little defroster, like temperature sensor and whatnot. I unplugged the wires, plugged them back in, so hopefully that maybe helped. Put everything back together, and it seems to be doing better now. And like, I thought maybe the fridge felt colder, but then I'm like, well, I've worked on it, so maybe it's just like that I want it to feel colder so bad that my mind's like, oh, that's definitely colder. But Shelby actually pointed out last night, she opened the fridge, she's like, it's definitely cooler in here. I might have saved it, but also at the same time, like, whatever happened can clearly happen again. I mean, the fridge is, you know, coming up on almost 10 years old now, so it's kind of just like, yeah, it's maybe time to replace it anyways. Plus, we are dying to get one that has like the water and the ice in it, because we drink bottled water like crazy. Tap water is just nasty. I don't like it. She doesn't like it. Here, it literally tastes like chemicals, and I've seen the inside of the water main pipes. It's disgusting. Don't want to drink that, but you know, fridge, they've got the filtration system and stuff like that, so I drink it out of the fridge because it's different. But yeah, so we want to upgrade, but here's our dilemma. Our normal fridge is usually about 35 to 36 inches wide. This is not a normal size. As you can see, we've got a gap there. We got a gap there. That opening, and this is going from the edge of the cabinets, not the edge of the countertop, which sticks over further. The edge of the cabinets to the trim on this wall, which of course we can take the trim off, that's no big deal, but that is just barely like 34 inches. So the issue is we can't like just go to Lowe's and buy like a normal fridge. Depth wise, some people get bothered because it sticks out past the counter. I don't care about that, honestly. Like, I've never had a fridge that's counter depth. It would probably be nicer. I don't know, but I'm not worried about it, you know, because I'm used to that little, you know, bit sticking out. Height wise, I don't want to show too much because we have, you know, addresses and stuff in there. We have plenty. I mean, there's like 8 more inches up there, but it's literally just the width. So what I need to do, because I don't want to cut the countertop, like, we have just a little bit of an overhang, and you know, I feel like just having the fridge like butted up against, like, right on the cabinets would be kind of ugly looking. Plus, you know, there'd be like no airflow back there for all the motors and stuff. So my mom's like, oh, well, just take that wall, you know, we can just like cut it a little bit. And I'm like, I mean, I guess technically you could, depending on what's in there, but the issue is this load bearing? So our joists under the house go like this. They don't go like this, they go like this. So it's parallel with the joist, so it's probably not load bearing. If it is load bearing, it's not too big of a deal because I have an idea. Our kitchen has like no storage. It's tiny, like 2 people in here and you're like maxed out. Like, it's crazy. I haven't finished that yet either, but we don't have a pantry. We don't have like really a designated, like, we have a cabinet for like pots and pans, but to fit the pots and pans in there is really annoying because then you have to take every single one out to get to the one that you want to use, and then they all fall and they come crashing down. We don't have enough storage, period, in this house. So my idea is to make a pantry right here. So it would probably come out to like right about where the couch is, maybe a little bit further. Yeah, because that's not too wide. That's only about 2 feet. Yeah, so I'd probably make it a little bit wider than where the couch is, but you know, it would be floor to ceiling. This wall right here would now be, you know, right here. So it'd be, God, don't mind the mess. It's from Christmas. We got stuff everywhere now. We cleaned the house, and now we got stuff all over from Christmas. So basically this wall right here would come like out to here. And I kind of like that because that would give us a little bit more flexibility in our living room. You know, like the couch kind of overhangs here, you know, it can look messy and cluttered. So with a bigger wall there, like I said, probably about right here, floor to ceiling. So it'd be just a continuation of this. You wouldn't even know. Then what I would do is, you know, there would be a door right here, like a regular, you know, grab the handle and open it. And it would be a full pantry, you know, shelves, floor to ceiling, have a light in there that turns on when you open the door. And then we have like a ton of storage. You know, we can clean this crap off, you know, just have nice storage, nice pantry. I feel like that would like not only be amazing for us, but also like boost the value of the home because it makes the kitchen feel bigger. It's gonna feel, you know, like instead of the kitchen being this little tiny square, you know, it's gonna be a little bit bigger, a little bit more, you know, private, but also still be like open. It'll, I don't know, like I really feel like it would feel nice, if that makes any sense. It wouldn't be hard. I mean, my God, 2x4s, drywall. I mean, probably literally like $100 of materials besides the door. I feel like the door would be the most expensive part, but we just do like, you know, a generic, you know, just cheap uninsulated door like that, hollow, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so basically though, let's pretend this isn't load bearing, because I genuinely don't think it is. Let's pretend it's not load bearing just for the sake of the video. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna frame that out, get at least the studs ready for the construction or whatever, you know, for the box, floor to ceiling, ready to go. And then this wall would be cut, you know, like to however deep, you know, the wall is right here, you know, so it'd probably be like cut like to here, and then, you know, at the ceiling level, and then right there, and then essentially just moved over about 3 inches, 4 inches. That way we can get a full-size normal fridge, have plenty of room, and then also have an awesome pantry that's custom built, shelves, like I said, a light that automatically turns on when you open the door, maybe a power outlet in there where we can like keep our, Shelby got one of those cool stick vacuums where you like mount it on the wall, but it's got a charge, so maybe have that in there, you know, with an outlet so stuff can charge. But all this for a stupid fridge. Because the fridge we're looking at now, it's a GE Cafe. It's amazing. It's like a $4,000 something fridge, but we found one on Marketplace for like $875. My mom insists on helping us buy one. We said no, but she literally insists, so we're like, okay. We had about a $500 budget and we found some, but it's just kind of a gamble. This GE one is actually brand new, but it was just in the house that they bought. It's still got the stickers on it. They had their own stuff. So that one is 35.6 inches wide, which is basically halfway there between the 35 and the 3 feet mark. So you can see, I mean, literally right there. Like 2 inches, that's all we need. But also that's with cutting the cabinet or the counter, which I don't want to do. So there's options, but I really want a pantry here, so we're gonna figure that out.